What's up, guys? It's Josh Clough, one of the co-hosts of the Cleaver podcast. Today, we're going to start a new series on, for right now, the non-playoff teams of what to look forward to coming into the 2019 to 2020 season. Whatnot. We're going to start with the Cleveland Browns today for our first series. The Cleveland Browns have so much talent and so much potential coming forward into the next season. Granted, what the record is right now, but let's move on. Let's get to it. Why you should look forward to the Cleveland Browns next year. One, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is lightening up that offense like we've never seen before. First overall pick. He's playing like the first overall pick. He's only played 9 games, but in those 9 games, he has thrown 2,242 yards, 17 touchdowns, and he has a 93.2 passer rating. Incredible for a rookie. He just threw 4 touchdowns against the Bengals last year to 0 interceptions. He was balling the whole game. He is now has control of that offense. Rumor has it that Bruce Arians might come into a head coach, but we're going to go into that a little bit later. The second thing I want to point out is that defense. That defense is great. It's fantastic. 35 sacks, 35 sacks, 14 interceptions, and 14 forced fumbles. That is, I believe they're number one in turnovers this season, which is crazy. Despite them being only 4-6-1, their defense is nasty. Usually, sometimes they break near the end of the games, but growing pains right now comes into wins next year, and that's what they're looking forward to. The divisions could be up to grabs next season, but there's a lot of potential looking to the 2019-2020 season. Number 3, the new coach. They will be getting a new coach next year. There's a lot of people probably candidates for that. One thing was Bruce Arians. He said that he would like to come back and only coach for the Browns. Everyone knows who he is. He just retired from the Arizona Cardinals last year. He probably gave Chris Carson Carson Palmer his best year. That 2015 season when they made it to the NFC Championship game, although losing to the Panthers that season. But Bruce Arians has been around for a very long time. He's a very qualified coach, and I think he could take Baker Mayfield into the next level. Some other guys he's been around, Jack Del Rio, he's been out of a job for a year now. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back. Some of the college guys like Jim Harbaugh, I know he wants to come back in the NFL and prove his worth again. I mean, he went to 3 NFC championships and a Super Bowl with the 49ers in just 4 years. He's crazy good. He with 2 different starting quarterbacks also. So I think he could elevate Baker Mayfield to something more than what he is now. But I do believe they should go offensively for this for the new coach, because their defense is already stacked and has so much potential. And I think that quarterback is the thing that will make them move on into a great team. Into a great team in the coming forward. So Baker Mayfield is that answer for a title for the Browns. Number 4 I want to hit on is how young that team is. The average age, they're the second youngest team in the NFL right now, with the average age of 25.3 years. Right behind the Bengals, I believe, which is at 25.2. So this is a very young team. You got a very young quarterback. You have a very young running back duo with Duke Johnson and Nick Chubb. And then, you got Jarvis Landry, who's only 26 years old or not. You got a lot of first-round or draft picks from last year and then 2 years ago. So many people on rookie contracts. There are 27 players on that team that are under the age of 25. Under the age of 25. So almost half the team is under 25. They're all on rookie contracts. This is a very young potential team. They're just going to get better as the years progress. Chances are they're going to keep half those guys coming into after their contracts, but they're just going to redraft and get better at those positions. Also, don't sleep on the free agency or trades. They're really big on trades and all that. So the young team is what to look forward to coming in the next couple of years. And then number 5, your explosive offense already, despite being a record 4-6-1 and having a great defense, they have a great offense. You have Nick Chubb, who's in 11 games has only 122 rushes, but he has 663 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, with an average of 5.4 yards a carry. That is incredible for a rookie who's only getting limited snaps. And he's just gonna go more up from there. He won't be Rookie of the Year because of Baker Mayfield or Saquon Barkley, but this guy has potential of being a fantastic and great running back like Melvin Gordon or Todd Gurley or whatnot. So, and other people are like Jarvis Landry, 60 catches, 630 yards, but he only has 2 touchdowns. He's not that big of a touchdown machine, but he is definitely a guy to move the sticks. He signed that 5-year contract. He's with the team for a while unless the Browns decide to trade him, which can be a possibility every year. The NFL is a business. You want to move on. You want to get the best players you can. And, he is an alpha dog type guy, so whoever the new coach comes in, chances are he'll be on the team next year at least, but he is a very explosive player. I know Baker Mayfield likes him. He can move the sticks. David Njoku, the tight end. 41 catches for 431 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second-year pro out of, I want to say Miami, but he's a great tight end, young and upcoming. Just young talent. Antonio Callaway, 34 catches, 388 yards and 3 touchdowns. Rashad Higgins, 21 catches for 315 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Duke Johnson, who's also something like Nick Chubb, but he's more versatile coming into the running and passing game. 34 catches, 335 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He also has 28 rushes this year for 146 yards, which is averaging a 5.2 yards a carry. So they have explosive young wide receivers and running backs. They have a versatile running back in Duke Johnson Jr. This offense is going to continue to grow. They have draft picks coming in next year. Don't be surprised they get another elite wide receiver to help out. They lost Josh Gordon through the trade. Josh Gordon was probably the best offensive player. They need a guy like Josh Gordon. They need a Julio Jones and Odell Beckham and AJ Green. That one guy that you have the ultimate trust to throw it and be the game changer that they want and that they need. But those are my 5 things that the Browns are definitely something to look forward to next season and the upcoming seasons. My prediction is they will be a wild card team next year. I think they can produce 9 to 10 wins, depending on who their head coach is. If they bring in Bruce Arians, they're definitely going to be a 10-win team. They're actually going to compete in that division. So I think the Bengals are now hitting a turmoil, going down. Their defense is absolutely terrible. Andy Dalton just got hurt. The Ravens, they're kind of almost in a rebuild. Your defense is kind of old. You're switching quarterbacks to Joe Flacco to Lamar Jackson, and the Steelers, despite how great their offense is, Big Ben is not getting any younger. So the Browns could be the next upcoming team in this division. So definitely something to look forward to. Next team is going to be the Raiders. If you guys are a Raiders fan or interested in Raiders, so if you haven't subscribed to me, so you guys can get those videos coming up in the next couple of weeks. So have a good week, guys.